we're going to talk about New Zealand a little bit.
Yes.
Prime Minister Arden there.
She's had a good year.
Jacinda.
Yeah, Jacinda.
How's she doing? Let's get her on the show.
Yeah, I think, Jacinda, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the show. Oh,
Come
obviously. No other podcast talks so much about Jacinda Ardern. Yeah, no, she's had a good year. Congratulations on her first child with her partner, which is a bit of a landmark for leader. There have been other female world leaders who've had children while in office, but it is always pushing the dial forward to be able to do that. I was reading about the green fund that her government's announced. She's for like $100 million to support green technology. So they're as a country, they're doing pretty well with their commitments to reducing their carbon footprint as a nation, and et cetera. And she also, I read, made the Forbes top 30 most powerful women. Another pod favorite, Angela Merkel, is the number one most powerful woman for like the 8th year running.
Which is interesting going forward where Angela Merkel will
look, maybe Arden is, she'll keep climbing.
She's the global successor to the vacuum that will be left when Angela Merkel leaves politics.
In Europe.
In Europe, yes. So you talk a little bit about this green fund that's been set up, and you spent some time in the South Pacific this summer. Is this kind of a regional thing that's going on? Does everybody care about it there? I know that in Australia, they can be one thing this week, and then they have a different prime minister next week, and who knows what they're going to be saying. Yeah. But I guess specifically in maybe the smaller countries where you were, I know you were in Fiji a little bit, you were in Kiribati. What are the sentiments there about green technology and sort of funds like this? Like, is this a very popular sentiment, or is she going against the grain here?
So I'd say for the countries, it is the green technology, I'm sure, is exciting, but what's more exciting is her government has really been pushing to continue the Pacific Reset, which is a reset of relations between New Zealand and Australia and the other Pacific Islands to change that dynamic. And then, unlike Australia in a lot of ways, New Zealand is taking on more green, like they stopped offshore oil exploration. Stuff like that Kiribati, as their former president, Notetong, and I think probably their current president would agree, and many other leaders within the Pacific have said, look, you as the powers in this region need to take responsibility, live up to your role in terms of emissions, as it's really low-level islands are highly threatened by this. So I think her leadership and the changing of the dynamic, which is something that in the region of the world she's in, is making her a real leader there.